All right, so right off the bat, we start off with a bunch of cardboard. Looks like tokens mostly. Here we've got some of the reference sheets. These will give you details on stuff like how the villains activate, terrain, tiles, and such. Okay. Here we go. So, you'll see that there are different colored areas that indicate terrain types. I believe that this is, what is that, elevated or impassable, possibly. So this is cool. This is basically the outside of it's like a terrace up in a skyscraper, it looks like. Very cool looking. Here you've got kind of a basic dark Gotham City street. Here again, looks like a city street with a couple of building interiors and a gate, maybe an entrance to, I don't know, like Arkham Asylum or something. Probably not literally that. Oh, this is very cool. This is the Zeppelin from one of the episodes. You can see, very cool, very limited play area on that one. This is your pretty much your generic kind of buildings with a street running between. Here you've got, this may be like Ace Chemicals. Looks like a bubbling vats of some nasty business. Pretty cool. Street. Oh, this is very cool. This is, it's not like I just watched this show yesterday, so I don't remember all this stuff off the top of my head, but this looks like an office, possibly even Bruce Wayne's office at Wayne Enterprises. Okay, this is the most boring tile I've ever seen in my life. It's just literally a dark room. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Something. It's kind of cool. Let's get the entrance. And you've got like a large desk or filing system or something kind of blocking the way here. Looks like this might be from the Gotham City Police Department. And here we have, looks like some kind of office area, or maybe like a lobby, like a bank or something like that. Very cool. Here's a boardroom. Love the art on the windows there, very cool. Here's your GCPD lobby. Pretty generic building top with some kind of impassable terrain, I think that is. And then here we've got, I'm not really sure what this is. Another room, little details on the board, light coming in through the boards. And then you've got a very cool room with I don't know what this is. It looks like the lobby of an office building or something, maybe. It's got a skeleton in the corner of some kind of animal, I don't know, Triceratops. Here we have the miniatures and the miniature storage system. It's still a nice organizational system, and these are still not like snapping into place like the Hero Quest, storage where you can't even really get your guys out without breaking them. Oh, here you've got Commissioner Gordon with his cloak swirling in the wind as he rushes off to fight evil. Here's, I believe that this is Two-Face. Oh, definitely Two-Face with his second face. Just so you know that it is there. Here's the Penguin. These are great. Here we've got Batwoman or Batgirl. I'm not sure which incarnation exists in this particular universe. I'm also not a DC. Batman is really the only DC property that I like, and I'm not like obsessed with it. It's just, you know, there's certain runs that were amazing. Obviously, anything by Frank Miller. Here's the iconic The Bat. I used to be a big fan of the TV show, that really crappy 60s TV show when I was a kid. I don't know, I just really loved that show. Pow, whap. Here's Robin. But my plan is with this game, it's going to be really fun because I'm going to go back and I'm going to rewatch the entire series because I believe it's on HBO Max now. This is the last place I saw it, and so I'm definitely going to go back and check that out. You've got a female PD officer. Here's Mr. Freeze. Very cool. Very iconic, famous episodes of the animated show. Oh, here's Catwoman. Looking pretty great. She's got her whip. It's not all mangled. That's a cool sculpt. Here you've got Harvey Bullock. Hard-nosed detective type. Harley Quinn. Awesome. Boy, they really... Not even, you know what, I'm not even going to get into that. Here's the Man-Bat, I believe it's called. From the, I want to say the very first episode. This is Catwoman's kitty. There he is, the Joker. He's got the flag gun. He's got his coattails popping, and he's got his flower that he's gonna squirt somebody with. Here's the Riddler. You get a lot of the most iconic characters and just even in this one box. And then you get the Scarecrow. That's really cool. I love the smoke coming off of his little fear bombs there. And then you get a bunch of generic bad guys and police officers, basically. Here's one of the bad guys. Still not a bad sculpt. These sculpts look at least as good as the ones in Turtles, if not better, probably, to be honest. Get some bases. Here you get your booklets. So we do have the rule book. One thing I like here is that these are all the same size. The rule book was larger in the Turtles games. And you've got all sorts of beautiful art and diagrams and stuff from the show showing that off. And then you get the scenario books. There are 12 scenarios, and each one is based off of an episode. This is where it's going to be really cool to go back and watch the show and then play the episode related to it. I can't wait to do that. I should do that on stream. That'd be fun. Very nice. Continuing on, we've got our character cards. Batgirl, Batman, Catwoman. You can pause if you want to look at any of these. I'm trying to make these videos not last 2 hours. Robin. You got your Beat Cap. Isis. Oh, that's unfortunately named. Catwoman, Harley, Man-Bat, etc. You get your cards for, you know, the co-op and the competitive mode. So here are some character ability cards. These are for Batgirl, Bird of Prey. Each time Batgirl knocks down or KOs an enemy figure, she regains life equal to the number of hits rolled on one battle die. Oh, that's very cool. Commissioner's Daughter. Use only when there are no enemies adjacent to Batgirl. Batgirl may make up to 2 investigate actions for free. Each character gets 5 or 6 of these. Here's The bats. I am the knight. When played, move all enemy figures within 2 spaces of Batman 1 space. While this card is active, enemies cannot enter a space adjacent to Batman. Huh. So he's got some control ability there. Lifetime of training. Driven by the past. Roll 3 battle dice. Batman regains life equal to the number of hits you roll, and then he regains all of his focus. Then you remove this card. Electric Knuckles, Elevated Takedown. He's got a bunch of cards. Yeah, he's got quite a few. There must be more back row cards on one of the other decks. But you get cards like this for all the characters, basically. These are like the character ability cards. Very cool. And then you get your bad guy cards too. Beautiful, beautiful art. Here you get your kind of character cards. This is for the initiative, which is another thing I really like about this game, the randomized initiative order. This is something that's new to the game. It's actually equipment, and there are a ton of these. Wow. So this is an element that didn't exist in the Turtles game, where you can actually start out with like throwing blades, batarangs, knockout gas, etc. Very cool. And then you get another deck of cards, probably mostly for the bad guys. And then finally, one of the most important parts of this package and of this game system, you get the dice. Lots of beautiful, chunky, thematic, awesome dice with lots of really cool symbols on them. I mean, how do you not love a game that comes with symbols, with a game where you can roll bat symbols? It doesn't get much better than that, people. Dice down. So each character will get their own die. These are Robin's die, obviously. These are going to be Batman's. And then there'll be some generic die as well, which I assume is what those are. Yeah. All right. So that's it. That's our look at the core box for Batman the Animated Series Adventures. Let me know what you think, but I hope you enjoyed this. That's all I have for you now, and I will talk to you later.